Gertie, can you hear me?
In orbit round a star, do you know just where we are?
Gertie, can you hear me?
Is your mission clear? You have nothing left to fear. Space Croutons,
Season 6.
Space Croutons,
Season 6.
Space Croutons,
Season 6. Gertie, can you hear me?
You travel time and space, you save the human race.
Gertie, can you hear me?
Half a dozen seasons, half a dozen reasons.
Space Croutons,
Season 6.
Space Croutons,
Season 6.
Space Croutons,
Season 6.
Hey, is it almost ready? I want to tell everybody about our adventures on Quell.
Be patient, little sis. We almost have the signal. Hacking podcast episodes take some minutes.
Seiver, all settled there. I think you can make a go of it now.
It's about time, guys. My clothes have gone out of style while waiting for you boys to co-opt the Space Crouton signal.
Your clothes are in style in your dreams.
Cool it, everybody. We've been broadcasting for the last 30 seconds. Welcome, Space Croutons fans. It's Seiver here with my brother and sisters. We have another tale to share with you. You may remember that a couple of years ago, Learse and Jercoire were given some Fluffernutters from the planet Quell as a gift.
Got a lot of them. But then the Fluffernutters built a ship out of our magnets, batteries, and pennies and Lego pieces. They even removed the wires from some of our small appliances. Then they flew back to Quell. Only 2 Fluffernutters stayed behind with us.
But this story is not about what happened 2 years ago. It's about what happened right after New Year's Eve this year.
That's when we noticed something strange happening around our house. We came home from a family church retreat, and I went to add some of my Christmas money into my piggy bank, when I noticed it was much lighter than it should have been.
That was when you falsely accused me of taking all your pennies from your piggy bank. It really hurt my feelings that you thought I would steal your money. What kind of sister do you think I am?
Girls, stay on topic. Tell what happened next.
You're right, Trelen. I'm sorry. I decided to prove to Jercoire that I had not taken her pennies, and I grabbed my piggy bank to empty it out for her. Crazily enough, my piggy bank was also missing all my pennies.
And that was when you falsely accused me of trying to take both your penny stashes. Sheesh, who would steal only the pennies from your banks and leave the paper money and quarters behind? What kind of brother would I be if I was stealing your money?
Remember your comment about staying on topic? Let's try that again, okay?
I remember that the last time our pennies disappeared, the Fluffernutters have taken them for their ship. I went to look for our 2 Fluffernutter friends, and they were nowhere to be found.
I checked our magnet supply in the craft closet, and all the magnets were gone again. Trelen checked out the battery-operated toys and games in the house. Just like we all thought, the batteries were missing. We started to search the house for the Fluffernutters.
I looked underneath all of the beds, but the Fluffernutters were not hiding there. Next, I looked in all of our closets, but the Fluffernutters were not in any of the closets. I checked in the washer and dryer, but I didn't find anything strange there either.
I told her to just stop looking. We had no proof that the Fluffernutters had returned, but she insisted that she knew the Fluffernutters were back.
I knew they had returned, because I could feel them in my heart. So I checked under the couch, and the Fluffernutters were there.
I ran and got our digital recorder because we finally knew that a Space Crouton story was happening right in our own home again. Seiver, will you please play the edited recording we made of our second encounter with the Fluffernutters?
Well, since you asked so nicely, here goes.
Look at all of them. There's a whole bunch of them. I wonder what you call a large group of Fluffernutters. Maybe they're called a clump. I think that would be a good name for them.
I think they look like a floof of Fluffernutters.
Excuse me, but the correct term of a group of Fluffernutters is a cuddle.
Oh, how cute! I love that. It's a perfect description for a group of the cutest creatures I ever seen anywhere in the known worlds. But the first question we need you to answer is, why are you here?
We came back to get the little ones who stayed behind with your family.
But they wanted to stay with us. Why did you need to come back for them now?
We needed to come back for them, but we also came back for you and your siblings. We need you all to come back to Quell to participate in our water competitions. Every 88 Earth years, we have the Quell Grand Water Competition between all the different creatures on Quell. We need your help for our team of competitors. We really need you to participate in the underwater games. Fluffernutters are not able to go underwater. Whenever we try to go underwater, we just burst back up to the surface.
We have a lot at risk if we lose the games. We really need your help because the losers of the Grand Quell water competitions have to serve the winners for the next 10 years. If we lose the games, then we can be forced to work for the winners no matter how nasty the job.
That doesn't sound fun for me at all. But I'm great at swimming underwater. I would love to go to Quell and be on the Fluffernutters team.
Of course you are great at swimming underwater. Your entire family are great swimmers because you have a mini Quell in your yard.
A mini Quell? What are you talking about?
Oh, I know. You mean our pool outside. I never thought of it like a mini Quell. But why do you need us exactly?
We need you because all of you have long arms and long legs. You are excellent swimmers, and you can actually swim underwater and can dive into the water. In the water games, these skills would be so helpful to our teams, and we could finally make our cousins, the Fluffernutters, stop taunting us. You see, the Fluffernutters are very good at swimming underwater, and they are always bragging about how good they are at swimming underwater and making fun of us because we can't swim underwater.
Help us, Earthling family. You're our only hope. You see, the Fluffernutters are not our only competition. We have other cousins, too, that will be in the competition against us.
We have lots of cousins. We understand how sometimes cousins can be too competitive. Tell us about your other cousins.
Well, we have some cousins called the Fluffernutters. Fluffernutters also live on Quell. They are thoroughly unpleasant, but very skilled at skipping across the top of the water.
Fluffernutters also love to eat hard-shelled beetle-like creatures, and they enjoy shouting at the top of their lungs. They are super loud and not cuddly at all. In fact, a group of Fluffernutters is called a struggle.
Some of my classmates would fit right in with the Fluffernutters, except for the part about eating hard-shelled beetles. Though I wouldn't put it past some of them. It's sometimes a real struggle to get along with them. You said you have lots of cousins. Are there more than just the Fluffernutters and the Fluffernutters?
Oh yes, we also have a branch of our family called the Fluffernutters. They are particularly loathsome. While you are swimming, walking, or flying around, the Fluffernutters will dive bomb you. They have extra hard heads, and I don't mean they are stubborn. Their heads are like bricks. When they dive bomb you, it really hurts and leaves bruises on you. But the worst thing is that the Fluffernutters always try to sabotage your plans. They are just mean like that.
They sound perfectly awful. What is a group of Fluffernutters called?
A group of Fluffernutters is called a vandalism.
You have some pretty mean cousins. Don't you have any relatives that are nice?
Well, we do have one more branch of our family that you might say has different way to annoy us. They are Chucklenutters. The Chucklenutters love to laugh and have a good time together.
That sounds like a lot of fun. I like to laugh too.
Our whole family loves to laugh, but you don't sound like you appreciate the Chucklenutters. Is there something you don't like about them?
Overall, they are nice and pretty, fun-loving, but they just don't know when to quit and be serious. They are always making jokes, telling funny stories, and even creating videos using us as the main characters in their videos. The videos are not mean-spirited, but most of the time, they are poking fun at us. It just gets tiresome. No one can be happy all the time.
I've heard of the Chuckle Brothers here on Earth. They also make funny videos, but they're totally awesome. I watch their videos all day long. Were your Chuckle Nutter cousins inspired by the Chuckle Brothers?
Yes, some of their videos talk about Ethan Man and Nighthawk. They even put beans into their videos. Naturally, they love everything that the Chuckle Brothers produce, but their favorite Chuckle Brothers video is the Pirate Tale.
I have to ask, since you already share the names of your other family members' groups, exactly what do you call a bunch of Chuckle Nutters?
A group of Chucklenutters is called a giggle, most appropriately named, but not always what happens when you hang out with them. But we need to get back to business. Will you all come with us for the water games on Quell? We have rooms reserved for you at the Grand Quell already. We have paid for everything you will need while you are with us.
How long do the games last? Wait, what I really mean is how long would we be away from home?
From start to finish of the games, you would be gone for only 2 Earth weeks. You would really help us avoid years of hard labor. If we were to lose the games, don't forget your family kept us captive here on Earth for much longer than that.
Hey, none of that emotional blackmail, Fluffy. Give us a few minutes to discuss your offer, and then we will give you our answer. Well, what do y'all think?
I think we should go. It would be amazing to see another planet and to participate in a cultural event. We learned so much. Mom and Dad would probably even be happy that we were going.
Seriously? You've got to be kidding. We cannot breathe a word to this on Mom and Dad. They would totally freak out. You know how they are about time traveling, especially since Seiver and I had that weird time travel experience with that Bing Crosby and Merry Christmas tape. No way would they want us to go on this trip. Besides, I've got state testing reviews coming up at school, and I cannot miss out on those lessons if I want to win an academic scholarship.
Well, I want to go. I want to help them not have to do all the nasty hard jobs. I don't have anything important coming up at school, and I think we owe the Fluffernutters something for keeping them here with us. Couldn't we get clones to go to school for us?
A good clone costs big money, and I don't think your Christmas money from Aunt Jessica would be enough to cover a clone. Besides that, it would not be a responsible use of your money to waste it on a clone.
But we do have enough money for the instant clones in the dollar portal store in the corner. I was there the other day checking out books and toys. We could definitely get clones from there.
An instant clone from the dollar portal store? Nothing could go wrong with that. Even if I get a clone to replace me, it would not help me pass my state testing with high marks. The clone would get all the review lessons, and I would miss out on my chance to get the best scholarships.
Yeah, I have to agree with Trelen. I wouldn't feel right about leaving my friends with a cheap clone version of me to interact with.
Imagine your clone kissing your girlfriend. She would be cheating on you with a clone of you. That would creep anybody out. Plus, what if the clones did something to get us in trouble? When we got back, we would have paid the consequences. I'm still against this whole idea.
Me too. You girls have to decide if you really want to do this. There will be consequences to pay no matter what you decide.
What do you mean? What would the consequences be if we decided not to go to Quell?
I think I understand what Seiver is saying. If we don't go with the Fluffernutters and help them out, we might feel guilty about letting them down. We know we could help them with the water games competition, maybe even get the Fluffernutters to stop bullying them. But if we go, there could be consequences to pay here at home.
But you and I are still in elementary school, so our work is much easier to make up. We could do all of the makeup work in just a weekend. No matter what Seiver and Trelen say, it's our Christmas money. And no one gets to tell us how to spend it. Besides, doesn't Dad always say, no act of kindness is ever wasted? I think they would be proud of us for going to help the Fluffernutters.
Nice thoughts, but where was that help others attitude when we helped breaking the yard last month? Sounds like to me you just want to go and you have your made up mind to do it.
I'm sorry, but I cannot go to Quell either. I have too many responsibilities at school. There's drama club rehearsals, band concert preparation, my AP classes, not to mention my Eagle Scout project. That's just the tip of the iceberg.
I think Jercoire and I should go. I'm willing to take the chance on the cones keeping our parents from worrying about us. But I have to know one thing. Are you going to squeal on us to Mom and Dad?
We really shouldn't keep this a secret from them, but I can keep quiet about it. If something goes wrong with the clones, then I'm not going to lie to Mom and Dad. I will have to show them the truth.
Against my better judgment, I guess I can keep quiet about it too, but Trelen has a good plan. If those Dollar Portal Store clones do something stupid, all bets are off. No lying for you girls to keep you out of trouble. You know we could get in trouble for not telling about this little trip of yours. Hey Fluffy, do you Fluffernutters promise to take good care of our little sisters while they're gone? You'll watch out for them and make sure they get back home safely?
Naturally, we will not let them out of our sight. 3 of us will be with them at all times. They will be perfectly fine, I promise you. We are ready to return as soon as you girls are ready to travel with us.
Oh, wow! Isn't this beautiful? I'm so glad we decided to come to Quell with the Fluffernutters. I can't say much for their cousins, though. The other Nutters are really hard to get along with.
They sure are. But we're doing awesome in the games. You were amazing in that last competition, where you had to catch the objects by diving in the correct lane in the swimming area. 2nd place.
Well, I think we had an advantage since we play a similar game to Ruger's Pool. I really wish we'd asked Mom and Dad to come with us on this trip. I think they would have loved it. You know how much they enjoy watching us perform at anything.
You're right about that. I miss them too. The Fluffernutters are nice and all, and this has been a lot of fun. I'm worried all the time of what our clones might be doing, and how much trouble we're going to be in when we get home.
The Quell Water Games are almost over. Really only one competition left, and the leader is coming over to tell us about it any minute. After that, we can ask them about heading back home.
Okay, that sounds like a great plan. The Grand Quell Hotel has been nice, but I miss my own bed. And all my stuffies at home.
Yeah, I get that. Here comes Fluffy.
Well, girls, are you ready for the final competition of the games? This is our culminating event, but it doesn't involve any water races of any kind.
No water races? Then exactly what were we doing in this game?
We have to convince other creatures to buy our delicious snacks. We sell boxes of snacks to help to pay for the cost of games. The winners of this competition receive special gear, medals, even patches to wear on our team uniforms.
I think we are uniquely qualified to compete in this activity. Cora and I take orders and sell Girl Scout cookies every year.
We sure do. Our dad says that people see our cuteness and can't help but to buy bunches and bunches of cookies. It's too bad the rest of our troop is not here to help. We could surely help you win if they were here.
Jercoire, you're a genius. We will contact our troop leader and ask them to bridge here and help us win the competition. The entire troop helping the Fluffernutters, they are certain to win, and those Ruffernutters will be put in their places. It would give the Fluffernutters bragging rights for the next 88 years.
Do you think your troop leader will bring the other girls here?
We have a saying in Girl Scouts. Do a good turn daily. I think they will come.
There's only one way to know for sure. Let's call them and get them here as fast as possible.
I'm sorry, folks, but that's all the time we have for today. Look, I know you have a lot of questions like, did the girls win the contest? Were the Dollar Portal Store Instaclones effective at fooling anyone? Did Trelen and I get in trouble for not stopping the girls from going on this trip? Did any Fluffernutters return with the girls back to Earth? And probably loads of other questions that I haven't even mentioned. It could be that we will bring you that story next time we can pirate the signal. Until then,
What? No commercial? No Sally's Poetry Corner? Come on. What kind of pirated podcast show is this?
well, I don't have anything ready for a commercial or Sally's Poetry Corner, do you?
Of course I do. Check this out. This is the fascinating tale of some girls who went to a water competition on Quell. They swam in some races and left encyclones in their places. Upon returning home, they were no longer allowed to roam. The brothers that were left behind really did not mind until the adults found out. They began to shout. Before this poem begins to smell, let's say that all is well that ends well.
Bro, that is a truly horrible poem.
What do you expect from just off the top of my head? Let's hear you do something better.
All I have left to say is, take care, Space Crouton fans, and keep peace in your heart until our next story time.
I will build a world for you. My family I hold so true. My love for you is oh so strong. Now come on, Curdy, finish this song.
Curdy, can you hear me?
The stories are the key, but they're not for free.
Curdy, can you hear me?
And with each new word, time it will unfurl.
Space Croutons, Season 6. Space Croutons, Season 6. Space Croutons, Season 6. And featuring the guardrails of the galaxy. Curdy, can you hear me? Curdy, can you hear me? Curdy, can you hear me? Curdy, can you hear me?
Curdy, can you hear me? Come in, Curdy. Curdy, can you hear me? Curdy.
Space Croutons is a work of original fiction. Similarities to persons, situations, or events, real or fictional, is coincidental and unintentional. Created and written by Jerry, Jace, John, Della, and Jeff Goodson. Episode story by Della. Thanks to Jerry Goodson, Rachel, Clara, Joanna, Joel, and Levi Blakesley for help to brainstorm this storyline. Original music by John, Della, Jerry, and Jeff. Theme song performed by Jerry, Jeff, Della, John, Patsy Puckett, and Sally. Production by Jeff. Featuring the voice talents of Clara Blakesley as Learse, Joanna Blakesley as Jercoire, Joel Blakesley as Trelen, Levi Blakesley as Seiver, Riley Coleman as the Fluffernutter leader, Sadie Coleman as the Fluffernutters second in command. Entire work copyright 2025 by Jeff, John, Jerry, Della, and Jace Goodson. This has been a Good Witch audio production.